My name is Anna, and for most of my life, my family was my safety net. I grew up believing that no matter what happened, they would always stand behind me. Our home was full of shared meals, laughter, and promises that blood was stronger than any problem. I never imagined a time when I would feel like a stranger to them. Things began to change when I made a decision they didn't agree with. It wasn't reckless or cruel, just a choice that felt right for my heart and future. I expected concern, maybe arguments, but not rejection. Instead of listening, they judged me, and every conversation turned into a reminder that I had disappointed them. At first, I tried to fix things. I explained myself again and again, hoping they would understand my reasons. I apologized for hurting them, even when I wasn't sure I had done anything wrong. But the more I tried, the more distant they became, as if my voice no longer mattered. The day I realized their support was gone was painfully quiet. No calls, no messages, no one asking if I was okay. I sat alone in my small apartment, staring at my phone, feeling a heavy truth settle in my chest. I wasn't just misunderstood, I was alone. Being on my own was terrifying at first. Simple things like paying bills, making decisions, and facing problems felt overwhelming without advice or reassurance. I missed having someone to lean on, someone who knew me before the world hardened me. Nights were the hardest, filled with doubts and silent tears. There were moments when I questioned myself deeply. I wondered if choosing my own path had been a mistake. I replayed old memories, searching for the point where everything went wrong. The guilt tried to pull me back, begging me to give up my independence just to belong again. But slowly, something inside me began to change. I realized that surviving alone was teaching me strength I never knew I had. Each challenge I faced and overcame made me a little braver. I started trusting my own judgment instead of fearing it. I learned to build a routine that belonged only to me. Mornings became peaceful instead of rushed, and evenings were spent reflecting instead of worrying about approval. I found comfort in small victories, like solving problems on my own and celebrating quiet successes. Along the way, new people entered my life. They didn't share my blood, but they shared kindness, respect, and understanding. These connections reminded me that family isn't only about where you come from, but also about who chooses to stand with you. Even now, the pain hasn't fully disappeared. There are days when I miss my family deeply and wish things were different. I still hope that one day they will see me not as a disappointment, but as a woman who chose honesty over comfort. Being on my own isn't the life I planned, but it's the life I'm learning to accept. I'm no longer waiting for permission to be myself. I've learned that standing alone doesn't mean being weak, it means being courageous enough to keep going. My name is Anna, and this is my truth. I lost my family support, but I found my own voice. I'm still walking forward, uncertain but determined, carrying both the pain of the past and the hope of a future I'm building myself.